You make the guitar sing. Skeletal digits pluck at taut strings, sculpt the air into melody, pull vibrations from their anarchy and build. And you didn't write the tune, you never had the inclination, or at least if you did, you never shared it. But cover is not the word, nothing is covered here, for I am staring into the very heart of you, or at least what parts you allow to breathe. And you'll sit anywhere, I've noticed. I see you perching atop an amplifier that you do not use. The weight on your feet, you verge on flight. The two long limbs of a budding spruce folded into you. Like an envelope curling in flame, you shrink from your height. And perhaps it shames you, this frame, in the way that loud music would do. There is a reason, after all, that the cable lies upon the floor, disconnected, tangled at the angles of your elbows and your knees, like you've accepted yourself as a consumer of too much space. And there's no one else here. I watch silent from the doorway, the curve of your spine pulled so tight as the pages of a book, so as to make you that much smaller in a room of your own. Even alone, you still act like you feel out of place. The plectrum is cracked, but I don't think that that's why it settles red as autumnal leaves discarded at your feet. I can see the way that you perceive the world around you, and I can feel the way that you touch the world around you as though it were made of glass, gentle and slow, as though should you move too fast you might shatter all that which surrounds you. As though perhaps you fear that we are not quite real. Because the plectrum is cracked, and if that can crack, then maybe we can too, and in the end, your hands are the only tools that you can trust not to break us. Even here, sincere as I've ever seen you, absorbed by a freaking impossible chord pattern, there is a veneer. Self-deprecating snickers and groans, just should I hear some imperceptible error in your tone, dumbass faces, you make at me your last line of defense. Some kind of insurance? Against the abhorrent possibility that I might think that you take yourself seriously, some form of protection from the hateful perception that I might form that you feel to yourself in some capacity beyond hate and shame. For fear that I might see the pain? And I wonder, when did you become so frightened? Oh, beautiful man, I did not do this to you, but someone did. Someone with the voice like honey and the words like nails, and the teachers who told you were going to fail because they couldn't see the head beneath the bright blue hair and the air of profound indifference that you project to the passerby in the street who won't respect you, looking through your smile as though you were dead to them. And the voices in your head that tell you that you're not good enough. And sweet boy, why did you listen? There are moments, inside notes, where your fingers dance on strings of wire coiled tight as your DNA, in which, for a moment, you are human. Under duress, as some unearthly angel pulled down in protest, here by the music. Here, the strings of the guitar that you do not plug in are your anchor, holding you tight against the waves of abject apathy that make it impossible for you to stay, helping you fight for a while. And here, the steel siren's song, too honest to be gold, can remind you that you were human all along. This sound is rain. It is rain and dust and apple cores, a piano so far out of tune as to be a lost cause, the pull of a violin bow across our bones, and the smell of home, and everything more that we were promised as children. And here, caught in the unerring motion of sound waves, you can bear to look to earth, your eyes. They are no longer absent. Oh, beautiful being of bone-bleached coral, I know that it is tough. So let me tell you that if you can't sing loud enough to drown out the sounds that surround you, I will sing with you, out of key. I will admit perhaps my harmonies are not quite so precise as they should be, but together we can make music that defies all rationality, make music that defies all our perceptions of what music should be. Just sing with me. Because right here and right now, there is no sound. There is no sound more beautiful.